I'm working at the Department of Chemical and Biological Engineering and Applied Rheology Center. In this talk, I would like to briefly review some recent results on the flow dynamics and stability analysis of various coating processes, such as the cotton, slide, and roll coating processes. As you know, the coating is defined as replacement of gas at web or substrate surface by cutting-release. Recently, coating is regarded as the cutting-edge technology in IT industries, the manufacturing, the flat panel display, and inkjet printings, and multi-layer films, and secondary batteries. This is a schematic diagram of film coating processes having 5 basic steps, as shown here. The feed coating recase, distribute coating recase, and bitter coating to desired thickness, and apply coating and dry coating. Especially in the coating researches, it is the key to understand the coating rheology and the coating method. For uniform coating as a final goal of coating processes, the coating flow should be laminar, steady, and two-dimensional flows. There are many kinds of coating processes as shown here. For example, the forward roll coating, reverse roll coating, and bright coatings as self-mirrored or post-mirrored coating processes, and slide cotton coatings as pre-mirrored coating processes. Simply speaking, in the pre-mirrored coating processes, the coating layer thickness is accurately evaluated by the flow rate and web speed condition. Whereas in the self-mirrored coating processes, the coating layer thickness is determined by coating method itself. So this talk includes the roll coating and the slide cotton coatings. Coating is a kind of rheological process dealing with the flow and deformation of coating recase. Actually, rheology plays a key role in controlling coating flows because the coating recase are seldom Newtonian. Typically, the slurries or suspensions or viscoelastic polymer solutions are used in the coating industries. Secondly, the coating recase experience a high shear and extensional deformation in coating bead regions, and also the complex flow instabilities or the secondary flows can occur under the specific condition limiting the stable operations. Therefore, the relationship between these subjects will interact one another for high productivity or processability of coating processes. This is overall our overall structure of our research, coating research areas. To achieve final goals for optimal coating process design and technology, so coating rheology and numerical simulation and flow visualization experiments have been systematically combined. Our research center have a small-scale multi-coater system, including forward roll, reverse roll, and deformable roll, and slab coating systems. Also, we implemented flow visualization devices in this system. As the first case of coating processes, I will explain hot coating process. This process is one of pre-mirrored coating processes well used for multi-layer and patch coatings. This is general schematic diagram of slide flat type cotton coating process, showing all the flow regions. The most important features of this process is that liquid film falls freely without any support in the cotton flow region, and impact pressure at impingement region can delay air entrapment phenomena. There are many advantages or defects in this process, but we will emphasize dynamics and stability in the cotton flow region because this flow region is very sensitive to any disturbances. So we have theoretically analyzed the cotton flow behavior and cotton trajectories in slide flow region and cotton flow region using 1D physical capillary model. These equations have been derived from the two-dimensional curvilinear Navier-Stokes equations. So this is one example of steady-state result solved by the 1D physical capillary model, depending on the Reynolds number. We also verified this cotton flow behavior comparing with the 2D result by commercial software. Recently, we have tried to develop two-dimensional FEM program with auto-imaging scheme to portray the evolution of cotton flow behaviors. Let's see the movie. And we found that this result solved by the 2D program quantitatively agree with the result by the commercial software. Let's talk about stability and sensitivity of cotton coating flows. I only consider cotton flow region for this analysis. So using the 1D time-dependent governing equations, we found some instability occurring in the cotton flow region. This instability is characterized by the periodic oscillation of cotton thickness with time and cotton trajectories with time. So these unstable states have been obtained by the linear stability analysis method. This is one example showing the effect of air pressure difference between the cotton on the instability when the moving web takes cotton. In the left figure, the critical onset point in the form of the drawdown ratio is plotted against air pressure difference. So we can see that large air pressure difference makes the system more unstable. These figures are illustrating the periodic oscillation of cotton thickness and cotton trajectories over the onset point here. We also investigated the sensitivity of cotton coating flow. Sensitivity of this system have been analyzed by the frequency response method, measuring the amplitude ratio of final thickness with respect to sinusoidal input disturbances. So this slide shows the effect of air pressure difference between the cotton on the sensitivity. Variation of final cotton thickness is plotted against frequency with respect to the various sinusoidal disturbances. So you can see that as delta P is increasing, the system is more sensitive to any disturbances considered in this study. As a second case, I will briefly introduce slide coating flow. This is a simplified slide coating geometries. As you see in the previous case, the one-dimensional physical capillary models have been derived from the two-dimensional Navier-Stokes equations mentioned here. So using these equations, we analyzed the flow behavior near the coating bead region in the slide coating flow. So also, we are now analyzing the 2D flow using the 2D FEM program and commercial packages. The third case of coating process is a slab coating system. Nowadays, the slab coating system is well applied in the IT industries, making the flat panel display and secondary batteries and so on. In this case, the coating recase goes through the manifold or chamber and feed the slab and enters the coating bead region between which is the space between the upstream downstream leaves and the web positions, and finally coated on the web surface. So we have focused two research issues in this system. The one is optimal dye internal design, and the other is optimal dye external design. The first is to optimally design internal die in order to produce uniform distribution of coating liquids at the die exit. And the second is to optimally design die ribs near the coating bead region for uniform coating on the web. As the first case, we have established some methodology for optimal die internal design in both Newtonian liquid and the shear thinning liquids. So we extensively compared the effect of die geometries or shapes on the flow behavior inside the die. So we used semicircular tie or circular and different slab length tie and container type conversion types. So as a model case, we first test the simple semicircular die design. So this case produces non-uniform or parabolic velocity distribution of coating liquid at the die exit. So to produce the uniform velocity distribution at the die exit, so we modified the die geometries. So and finally, we designed the optimized die combined with the circular manifold and the hanger and converging ties. The second is to optimally design the die ribs near the coating bead region for uniform coating. Also, the coating liquid is uniformly distributed from the die exit. The coating flow can be unstable under the specific conditions, depending on the process conditions. This slide shows some instabilities or defect occurring in the cotton flow. When the web speed is lower, the leaking phenomenon is observed outside the upstream die regions. And there, of course, exists some stable region in the moderate web speed. And the web speed is further increasing. Many defects called the bead breakup can occur as shown in these figures. The ribbing is defined as cross-web variation of coating thickness. And riblet is the severe ribbing, and barring is the downward variation of coating layer thickness. So we discern these regions, like the leaking, bead breakup, uniform regions, so using the theoretical and experimental tools. As shown in the previous slides, the position of upstream meniscus is one of the important factors demarcating the stability of the system. So to predict this position, so we used the one-dimensional physical capillary model derived from the two-dimensional Navier-Stokes equation, as shown here. This is just a combination of wet flow and project flow, including the many variables and parameters. We also analyzed the flow behavior in the cotton flow region, the coating bead region, using the commercial software or 2D simulations. So we discern by changing the operating conditions, we can discern the coating limits like the leaking and bead breakups. This slide shows the coating limits estimated by the 1D and 2D models for 3 different die designs. So in this case, coating limits are plotted in the bead pressure condition and web speed conditions. Lines are obtained from the 1D model and symbols are from 2D models. So we found that the probability coating windows obtained by 1D and 2D models are almost the same, and especially on the white die design gives a more stable region in this case. We also conducted experiments to classify the coating limits. We used this equipment and we used the Newtonian liquids and these operating conditions. So we demonstrated the experimentally observed coating windows plotted in the flow rate or inlet speed and the web speed diagrams quantitatively coincide with those by the 2D model. Recently, we are studying the optimal diode design for pattern or patch or intermittent coating processes well applied in the battery industry. So in this case, the flow control is more difficult than in continuous case because of its time-dependent or transient behavior. So as you can see in these figures, head part or tail part within the one coating unit shows irregular coating thickness comparing with the middle part. So we try to design the diode ribs to minimize this defect by changing the diode ribs shapes or geometry shown here. So this slide shows a transient behavior of coating rickets in the coating bead region at startup condition and end conditions. Let's look at some movies. This movie shows a transient behavior at startup condition for Newtonian freeze and end condition. So using this information, we compared the defect lengths for Newtonian fluid and in Schaeffler fluid in various die designs. So we found that the night tie or short downstream ribs gives more longer uniform coating lengths within the one coating unit. This is the last example, the roll coating system. So I will just briefly introduce some stability window in forward roll coating and reverse roll coating processes. In the forward roll coating system, consisting of the co-rotating rolls, there is one major instability. This is leading. As shown in this movie clip, this movie clip shows a leading cross separation of coating thickness. So we established coating windows in the capillary number and gap diameter ratio diagrams for Newtonian liquid and the viscous liquid. So high capillary number or decreasing gap diameter ratio makes the system more stable. And also we found viscoelasticity makes the system more stable. That is aggravating the ribbing instabilities. This is due to the high elastic stress or high extension of viscosities in the downstream meniscus. In the reverse roll coating system, consisting of the counter-rotating rolls, there are two major instabilities. The one is ribbing and the other is cascade. Ribbing is observed in the low speed ratio condition, defined as the ratio of the metering roll speed and the applicator roll speed. And cascade is observed in the high speed ratio conditions. So we established many coating windows for Newtonian liquid and viscoelastic liquid with different operating conditions. So we demonstrate that the viscoelasticity makes a system more stable, as shown in the forward reverse roll coatings. So this is the last slide of my presentation. So I'll finish my talk by showing my research structure again. Thank you very much for your attention.